Hey everyone, welcome back. You ready to dive deep into the future with me today?
I am always. Let's do it.
Awesome. So we're going to be talking about the top tech trends that are going to totally reshape 2025 and beyond.
I think reshape is the perfect word, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these things are pretty mind-blowing.
Absolutely. We've got research from some pretty major players like The Times, McKinsey, even Deloitte is in the mix. This deep dive is going to be epic.
I'm excited to get into it, yeah.
Okay, so first up, the big one, AI, artificial intelligence. I mean, it's everywhere, right? But how's it actually changing things?
Well, it's becoming more integrated into everyday life, right? We're not just talking about robots, although those are getting pretty cool too.
True.
AI is being used in all sorts of ways, from healthcare to education to, even helping you find the best cat videos online.
Yeah, for sure. One of the things I found super interesting was this article from The Times about how civil servants in the UK are using AI. They're drafting lesson plans and even improving recruitment with it.
Oh, wow. That's smart. And actually, it makes a lot of sense. It's taking on these tasks that humans can do, but they're often super time consuming. It's not about replacing jobs,
Yeah.
It's more freeing up people to focus on the stuff that requires real creativity and strategy.
Totally. Okay, so let's shift gears a bit and talk electric vehicles. I mean, everyone's talking about EVs these days, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They're everywhere, it seems like.
And the market, it's just exploding. Everyone's trying to get a piece of the pie.
It's a really exciting space to be watching right now. There's so much innovation happening.
Exactly. And speaking of innovation, Reuters is reporting on companies like China's CATL. They're pushing battery technology further than ever before.
Oh, they're really at the forefront.
Yeah. And the thing is, they're not just building batteries, they're innovating at the material level. That's where the real magic's happening.
Yeah, the underlying technology of batteries is what will really unlock the full potential of EVs,
Yeah. Right. Imagine a future where EVs are just cheaper and anxieties around range are a thing of the past.
Exactly. That's the dream.
Okay, so now on to something I'm sure you've seen all over the internet because I know I have. Generative AI. It's kind of taken the world by storm, right?
It's kind of mind-blowing what it can do, yeah.
I mean, AI image generators, chatbots, it's everywhere. McKinsey and Company, they're reporting the Google searches for generative AI are up almost 700% in just a year.
Yeah, it's definitely caught the public imagination for good reason. I mean, we've all seen what it can do.
Exactly. So beyond the wow factor, what's the real impact going to be? I mean, it's kind of scary,
It is. It's exciting, but there are definitely things to consider, I mean, think about it. This tech allows machines to create actual content, designs, and even solutions.
It's wild.
Yeah. And that could be super disruptive across all sorts of industries, like how we approach marketing, how we develop products, It's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out.
It's going to change everything. Okay, so get ready for this one, because this feels like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? Quantum computing.
Oh, yeah. Now we're getting into some really futuristic stuff.
I mean, the stuff I was reading about it, it's mind-boggling.
It's a whole other level, for sure.
Yeah. So Deloitte's research, it paints this picture of quantum computers solving problems that traditional computers could never even attempt.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about quantum computing. It's not just a faster computer, right? It's a completely different way of processing information.
It's moving from an abacus to a supercomputer or something.
That's a good analogy. It leverages quantum mechanics to solve these super complex problems, things like, cryptography and super complex simulations.
It's hard to even wrap your head around. Okay,
yeah.
So maybe something a little bit more familiar, maybe to give our brains a break, right? 5G.
Yeah, good idea. Back down to earth a bit.
We all know it promises faster internet. But this article from Exploding Topics, they were pointing out it's way more than that.
Yeah.
They're talking about 5G being the foundation for truly connected cities, self-driving cars, immersive AR experiences.
Yeah, that's the thing with 5G. It's not just about speed, right? It's about capacity and responsiveness, which is super crucial for the future of all these interconnected devices.
Makes sense. Okay, so shifting gears again, let's talk about something that impacts us all. Food.
Ah, yes, the most important thing.
Right. As the global population just keeps growing and growing, the demand for food, it's obviously increasing too.
It's one of the biggest challenges we face, for sure.
Yeah. So this research from Bernard Marr, it was pointing to biotech as a possible solution, gene editing and synthetic biology, they could be used to like boost crop yields and make farming more sustainable.
It's amazing how much potential biotech has in this area, right? It could be a key part of, feeding a growing world while minimizing environmental impact.
Absolutely. Speaking of potential, what about self-driving cars, right? I mean, it's moving from like science fiction to reality.
It's happening faster than we think, I think.
Yeah. Bernard Marr, they're reporting that like testing and implementation of autonomous vehicles, it's happening right now.
It's pretty wild to think about, right? Like, think about the implications for like urban planning, job markets, how we design our cities.
It's going to change everything.
It could totally change our relationship with like transportation. It's really fascinating.
For sure. Okay, now let's talk about something that you might associate with Bitcoin, blockchain. So while it's like the technology behind cryptocurrency, Wikipedia is pointing out that its potential goes like way beyond that.
Oh, absolutely. Blockchain has so many applications.
Yeah, like what?
Well, it can be used for things like ensuring secure transactions and creating transparent supply chains, which could revolutionize industries, far beyond finance.
Oh, it's interesting.
Like imagine knowing the exact journey of your food from like the farm to your table. Oh, wow.
That's the kind of transparency that blockchain can offer.
That's incredible. Okay, so from blockchain, let's move on to another kind of complex topic. Edge computing. McKinsey and Company, they describe it as like bringing data processing closer to where it's generated.
Yeah, it's all about reducing latency, essentially.
So like making things faster.
Well, think about like when you're playing a video game and you get that frustrating lag.
The worst.
Edge computing aims to eliminate that in our like increasingly connected world.
Oh, okay, I get it.
It will make everything from self-driving cars to like smart homes operate way more smoothly.
So it's like real-time everything.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Finally, let's wrap up with something a bit more personalized medicine. So Bernard Marr's work highlights how healthcare can be tailored to like your individual genetic makeup, which could lead to like more effective treatments and fewer side effects.
This is an area that I find really exciting.
Yeah,
it has the potential to completely revolutionize healthcare. So it's like medicine made just for you. That's amazing.
It is. It's a really promising field.
So there you have it, everyone. 10 trends that are shaping the future of tech, from AI to personalized medicine. It's a wild ride.
It's a lot to take in for sure, but it's all super exciting.
And the most exciting part, it's just the beginning. Like, who knows what other innovations are out there just waiting to be discovered?
The possibilities are endless.
Exactly. So keep exploring, stay curious, and get ready for what's next, because the future is like knocking on our door.
I can't wait.
Me neither. And that's our deep dive for today, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.